Seneca wrote these words nearly 2,000 years ago. It is not the man who has too little who is poor, but the man who hankers after more. He wasn't talking about your income. He was talking about your chains. Most people think debt is a math problem. The Stoics knew it was a philosophy problem. And once you see the difference, getting out of debt becomes something else entirely. Here's what the financial industry doesn't want you to think about. Yes, debt costs you interest. A 22% APR credit card will cost you real money over time. But that's not the deepest cost. The deepest cost is cognitive. When you carry debt, a part of your mind is never free. You make decisions differently. You take jobs you don't want. You stay in situations you should leave. You compromise in ways you cannot name. Because somewhere beneath every decision is the quiet pressure of what you owe. The Stoics called this indentured attention. Your thinking, your most valuable resource, becomes mortgaged to your creditors. Epictetus understood this because he had been a slave. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." He wasn't being metaphorical. He was pointing at the exact mechanism by which debt operates on the human mind. Debt is a lease on your future self, paid in present anxiety. The Stoics had a concept called proegmena adiaphora, preferred indifference. The idea is this: things like money, health, reputation, they're not bad. They're not good either. They are preferred. You'd rather have them than not. But they are indifferent to your character, your freedom, your core self. Here's how this applies to debt. Most people go into debt chasing preferred indifference, things that feel essential but aren't. The newer car, the better neighborhood, the vacation that signals success to people who are too busy signaling their own success to notice yours. The Stoic Audit asks a single question: is this thing I'm borrowing money for actually improving my capacity to live well? Or is it purchasing the appearance of living well? That one question, most honestly, will cut your consumer debt in half. Not through deprivation, through clarity. You stop paying for performances nobody asked for. Now, the practical. There are two well-known payoff methods: the Avalanche, which eliminates highest interest debt first, and the Snowball, which eliminates smallest balances first for psychological momentum. The Stoic approach is neither, and both. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of what you have not, but count up the chief of the blessings you do possess." What he's describing is a clarity inventory. Before you pick a payoff strategy, do this. List every debt. Write next to each one what it purchased, not the item, what it actually purchased. Status? Relief from boredom? The feeling of belonging to a social group? When you see your debt list as a record of past decisions, not as a list of numbers, something changes. The shame dissolves. And shame, as Epictetus would tell you, is the enemy of clear action. Once you have clarity, use the Avalanche method if your income is stable. Use the Snowball if you need early wins to stay motivated. The strategy matters less than the philosophy driving it. Consistency is not a hack. It is a character trait. Here is the Stoic wealth equation. Wealth is not the accumulation of assets. Wealth is the distance between what you need and what you spend. Every debt you carry shrinks that distance. Every debt you eliminate expands it. The goal isn't to become rich, it's to become free. Freedom has a price, and that price is paid in small, consistent decisions, compounding over time. Seneca wrote, "He is richest who is content with least, for contentment is the wealth of nature." Debt elimination, done the Stoic way, is not punishment. It is the deliberate reclamation of your own future. If this reframe shifted something for you, subscribe. We publish one video a week at the intersection of Stoic philosophy, and real wealth strategy. No hype, no shortcuts, just the ancient wisdom that still works. And if you're carrying debt right now, start with the clarity inventory. List what you owe. Write what it actually bought. That single act of honesty is where freedom begins.